Hey everyone. Okay, this is a little bit different of a video here. I have been perusing eBay lately, so I ordered something in and I thought we would just open it here on the video chat. Some months I am eBay free, meaning I barely even touch eBay, and then some months I just go on these sort of like these sprees where I just see things and I'm like, I'm gonna bid on that. And I usually lowball it, and then lately I've been winning some of these bids that I don't mean to win. And here we are, so I got a package in the mail. So figured we would jump in and check out what I got. I think I know what this is already, but I didn't want to go too deep before opening this on video. Which way should I open this? Go this way. We've got some Pokemon protectors, but I don't think that this is going to be Pokemon cards. I really don't think that it has any chance of being Pokemon cards. So let's see what we got here. Okay, well, best way to open this, I would say we'll go one at a time this way. Now, oof, there's a bit of a bend to these guys, but yeah, they're a bit bent. Is what it is, though. So I ordered some MetaZoo cards. I have so many of some of these, but there's a couple of them that I thought, because the price was so low, like just given the print numbers for these cards, they're not worth very much, but I didn't pay much for them either. So some of them I don't really care about, like this Dark Shard Meteorite. I think I've got so many of these. I'm not super into these guys here, but it came as part of the package, so we'll check out what else there is. So then I also got the Sparky Slushy. Yeah, there's another one that this is just an extra, I guess, at this point. I have so many of these guys also. This wasn't the main reason for buying it, but we'll continue. Van Meter Visitor. So this is one of the ones that I wanted more of. I've got a couple of them already, but I just figured I might as well get a couple more. And why not? This is one out of UFO. This is one of my favorite guys, the Van Meter Visitor. I believe it was on one of the original demo cards too that they did for MetaZoo, like way back. I think the Men in Black one was there too. So this one's been coming for a long time, and it's finally here. But this is one of the ones where, because I bought a bunch of these guys together, as you can see, that I thought I might as well get another one of these in there. And yeah, like this card a lot. I'll put that in the good pile. Then we got UFO. This is the main reason that I ordered these. Is I have a bunch of these already, but I just wanted more. And that's what's going on here. The only thing I can say is it looks like there's a little bit of scratching from putting it in these sleeves, which is disappointing. I wonder if I should actually just sleeve these up. If those sleeves are actually, if they're actually scratching them, I might as well pull out these ones. That the reason why I bought them, I might as well pull them out and put them into healthier sleeves, I guess you could say. I'll do that with the Van Meter Visitor also. What are those? Pokemon Go, I'm assuming? It's got to be Pokemon Go. I don't know. I'm sure if it is, I have two, I think, ETBs I bought from there, and I would have more of these. But another one, Sparky Slushy, you can stay in that. We've had a lot of, I've got a lot of Sparky Slushy. We've got Glistening Bedrock. I've got a couple of these, but I don't have a bunch, so I'm going to sleeve this separately. Yeah, looks pretty decent. Do I see any scratching? There is a bit of scratching, so this is a bit of a warning. Like I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it in the video. Oh, maybe if I do right there, just right here, there's a bit of scratching, like going like up and down. And I'm assuming that is from using these guys. Could be wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. I can just see it, so I don't even know if it's worth putting in here at this point, but I'll put it in there anyways. We've got a Supernatural Black Hole. I'm going to sleeve this separately because I do like this one. I like this one a lot. I should almost email this guy on eBay and say, hey, just a heads up, those Pokemon Go sleeves look like they're scratching the cards. Because this has got right up here, there's some scratching. See if I can get it in the camera. There, you can just see it. Gosh. Is what it is. I got them cheap, That's okay. We've got a, I don't know how to pronounce this. You know, I've got a video that I've got 6 booster boxes that I recorded, but the problem is that the audio at the time isn't very good. So, like I had this headset I was wearing and it just was so brutal. I didn't realize how bad it sounded, and I recorded like 2 of them. And then I changed to another headset and it also was brutal. So I'm going to just like redo the audio on those, and I'll just do a commentary, I guess, and I'll post them eventually here. Caster gun. I wanted this one too. I've got many of these, but I felt like I might as well get more. Is there any scratching in this guy? I don't know if I can tell if there's very much scratching. This guy's not bad at all. The best thing though is just to, you know, protect him right now. Put him in these penny sleeves so that if there is, we'll have no more. Okay, next one is water submergence. This guy's not super important to me. This guy's not that special. Oh yeah, this guy's got scratching too. Where can I get it on the camera? I don't know if I can. I can see it here. There's just going up and down. There's just a little bit of a mark. So I wonder if it's because MetaZoo, I haven't had that before. So I wonder if it's maybe just the new holo they've been doing since they upgraded the printing. And Forest Friends, I've got so many of these guys. I'm not that interested in them. And we've got another UFO. Let's take this guy out right now. Try to do it in a manner that doesn't scratch it anymore. Ooh. Okay. Yes, these are the main ones that I thought I might as well get more. Now, oh, there is a scratch on this guy too. Watch, when I go like this, see if I can get it. Here, maybe I'll go this way. Right up and down. I don't know if you can see it right by where that light is. There's a scratch going up and down. Damn. But it is what it is, you know. That's not the worst. I have to really hit it with the light to get there, but it's a good thing to check. And then also we can see on the edge there's a little bit of a nick here. But it is what it is. I mean, it's too bad, but it is what it is. Okay, final card. Infinite Power. I'll sleeve this guy too. I like these. I just like this card in general. And this guy looks okay. I don't know. They just look a little bit, yeah, maybe I'm being picky. So, yeah, I mean, right now I would say for me, this is a great time to pick up some of these, more of these cards. Like, obviously, these aren't even, I mean, UFO you could say is a chase card in a way, but I don't think it's like the chase card. Same thing with Van Meter. I would say Men in Black is probably the big chase card at this point, or Flatwoods Monster. And I've got a couple Flatwoods. I just figured that to get more of these UFOs, I like the UFOs. And I might as well, if I can get them for a really cheap price, I might as well just add a bunch of them because I like those cards. I like the UFO. I really wish, well, I shouldn't say wish. You know, UFO, I was probably the most excited for out of any of the expansion packs. And I mean, like Nightfall, I just joined when Nightfall was released. So but out of all of them, like out of Wilderness, out of Seance, UFO, next one is Native, and then after that I believe is War. The one I was the most excited for was UFO, and you know what? It just didn't do what I was hoping it would do for me. And I am a big collector of MetaZoo, so I like it. And I know that like a lot of the MetaZoo crew don't really like the criticism. And I'm not trying to be critical from a sense of like saying bad MetaZoo, more from a personal level of like, you know what, I just wish it was hit a little bit harder. And so then it's good to give constructive criticism, right? So how could you hit harder in that term? And I would say that where you could do a little bit better is I was hoping, you know, you could have all these different types of UFOs. You could have different aliens. You could have brought back even like a couple of the other aliens, the Alabama Metal Man, what other ones were there that I really like? The Fresno Nightcrawlers. Like there was room for all these things. And there was also room for more UFO folklore that if you didn't want to bring those back, you could have done different types of UFOs, like a Roswell, the Roswell UFO. I don't know if that one's got a name, or I know that Bob Lazar, he calls it the sport model edition. I've got a signed picture by Bob Lazar of his drawing of the sport model edition in quotation marks. And things like that. I think instead of just UFO, they could have actually gone a little bit further and actually had different UFOs from different sightings. That would have been really cool, in my opinion. Just because I think that that's what I like about MetaZoo, is where they nailed it on Cryptid Nation. I'm juggling these cards, but where they nailed it, in my opinion, was they had these cryptids that everybody knew of, or not everybody, but a lot of people. And things like even the Fresno Nightcrawlers. I remember when that video came out of the Fresno Nightcrawlers, and I was just like, what is that? So when some of these sets, even Wilderness, Wilderness, they went off, and I felt like, okay, so you spent this set going off. And I know the Cumberland Dragon is a real, well, not a real thing, but it's folklore, and so is the Dragon of Aconto Falls. But for UFO, there was so much opportunity for more UFO based cards. And I would say too, if you're like a fan of cryptids or anything like that, you should really check out it's one of my favorite podcasts. It's called Last Podcast on the Left. They go through all the stuff, and that's where I guess I have more lore on UFOs and whatnot, and even cryptids. So I really highly recommend you gotta make sure you're an adult, because it is adult humor. Can't believe I'm saying that. I've got kids now, so I've got to say that. My wife has taught me. And yeah, go from there. Thanks for listening to me chat about these. I'm excited about these UFO cards. I'm excited about that Van Meter. I'm going to re-record the booster box openings since my audio's crap, and I'll do a commentary on them. All right. Thank you.